So I totally forgot when I woke up this morning. I'm way out of it today, and I should have worn a Beatles shirt today. I did not. However, I have this jacket that my mother got me for my birthday. My mom and sister did. So it's a Letterman jacket, but it has the gigantic Beatles logo on the back of it.
It's pretty awesome.
I get a lot of comments on this.
Yeah.
I was eating lunch. I was at a Panera with my daughter, and a woman comes over and she goes, "I saw your Beatles jacket." And she goes, "I just want to let you know, I actually saw the Beatles play."
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And she's like, and I met John Lennon. It was really,
Was it Yoko?
It was a great story. It was not Yoko. It was another woman.
That's very cool.
And she was so happy to share the story.
Yeah,
And
why wouldn't you be?
She had seen him at JFK Stadium.
Jeez.
And I thought that was pretty awesome.
That is cool.
I wish in hindsight I would have asked her, could you actually hear them? Because, there were people screaming during the shows and everything. So I was curious at that, but maybe another time. Maybe I'll run into them. Okay. I don't know what to do here.
So we're going to call this contest. I just made it called an audible here, Casey. Let it be a Beatles contest. That's what we're going to call it. And obviously, this is something that you love the Beatles. We are giving away tickets to see. And you're going to, what day are you hosting, by the way?
I believe I'm going to be on that Saturday on the 12th.
Okay.
When I'm stopping by there. Yep.
All right. So as we said before, we're going to give you, I'm going to explain this all, and we have a special guest, by the way, who'll be on in just a second. Preston, we're going to give you a specific category. You can have 30 seconds to list as many items in that category from the Beatles catalog, the song catalog.
Okay.
Now, if you're listening, as we said before, you can text Beatles to 39333. You're going to see the categories before, Preston does. Guess a number on how many you think Preston will be able to get per category.
Guess low.
Guess
low because I'm low on energy today.
Yeah.
One winner who guesses the right number will be selected by Marissa and win those tickets to see the performance. So it's just that easy. Take a few seconds to do that. And when we thought about this, we thought who would be the ultimate arbiter, who would be able to really help us decide the efficacy of your answers, the exactness of your answers. And we got him right here in the building. Andre Gardner from our sister station, WMGK.
Andre Gardner! Andre! Hey, man, good morning.
Good morning. This is exciting, man. I always say you're the expert. I'm the fan. You're going to do so well.
I don't believe that for a second, man. I do not believe that. Hey, by the way, I want to point something out. The reason we're playing these 8-bit versions of Beatles songs is because on our YouTube channel, if you play the actual music, they'll shut it down. The audio. So we're hoping this works. I don't know, but you can tune in and watch Andre now as he is via Zoom, and you can watch it on our YouTube channel. You can see my awesome jacket. I'll turn around and flash it one more time before we do this.
So, Andre, the Philly Pops presents Pops Rocks, Let It Be. Are you going to be there for any of this? I know you're a massive...
No, I'm not going to be there this time, but I did have the privilege of conducting them a couple of years ago, and then Preston and I worked together on an event several years ago as well. They're wonderful people, and gosh, they do the Beatles so beautifully in that venue. It's a wonderful place to hear Beatles music.
Andre and I did a great Q&A.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
For people there, and it was a really good time.
All right, so Press, you met that lady who actually saw the Beatles in concert, which is a really, really amazing thing to have happened to her. You obviously never saw the Beatles, but how many Beatles have you actually seen perform live?
I've seen both Paul and Ringo.
Okay.
And in fact, I ran into Andre at the Ringo show at the Tower a few years ago, which was just so much fun. I rank it way up there in my concert experience.
But never George?
Nope, never got to see George.
How about you, Andre?
No, I never got to see George. I spent all my money on Elton John, who was in December 74. George was in November 74. And I had to choose, and don't ask me why I picked Elton John. I love Elton.
Yeah, certainly. No, it's legit, absolutely. So that's cool. So we can get started. You guys good to go? You're going to get 30 seconds, as I said before, Preston.
I'm taking my jacket off because it's too hot and I need to think properly.
Andre, just hold on a second, but we're going to let you in a second announce each category as we go. At the moment, Andre announces the category, Preston. You'll have 30 seconds. We're going to have Nick and Kathy record your answers. She'll be doing it real time.
Okay.
Think of 5 and 10 with a Beatles spin on it.
Okay, so question. So when you give me the category, I give you song titles?
You're going to give us...
all things Beatles?
You'll hear it in the category.
Just the Beatle category, okay? Yeah. It's all Beatles. It's not solo work. It's just Beatles category.
Okay.
Catalog, I should say.
But what I mean is it... Okay, never mind.
You'll get the direction.
Yeah,
You'll hear it in the said category.
Okay.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that. And Andre, once Andre gives the category, the clock will start and we'll let it go. And then we will determine, hopefully, again, with Andre's expertise as well and Nick's research capabilities, how much you got in that. I think you're going to do really well on this. I think that's the general consensus. So I'm going to throw it to you, Andre. You're going to announce the category. The clock will start 30 seconds. Hit the first one, Andre.
Okay, good. First off, who's keeping track of the score? Nick?
It's both Nick and Kathy.
Yeah, we're doubling out all of our efforts. So I am and Kathy is, and so we're gonna do our best to be as thorough as humanly possible here.
Okay. All right, Preston.
Yes.
In 30 seconds, name me any and all people or characters in Beatles songs. Go.
Man. All right, Dr. Robert, Polythene Pam. You have Anna, Michelle. You have the Sun King. You have Sergeant Pepper.
Yes.
You have Billy Shears. You have let's see who else. Mean Mr. Mustard.
Good.
Oh man. Okay.
That was not bad. That was not bad at all.
Was that 8 or 9?
I got 8.
I got
8 as well. And Andre, as far as I could tell, every answer that Preston gave was a legit answer. Did you hear anything where you would disagree?
Everything was fine. I was hoping for Revere, Chuck, and Dave, but Preston did very well.
That's one of my favorite songs,
So that's
by the way, when I'm
8.
64.
Marissa is going to
great.
go through the those who entered the contest vis-a-vis the text, and we'll select it. And I guess we can do that all at the end, right? Just proceed. All right, so we're going to move on to the next category, Andre. We're going to ask you to announce that. The clock will start. And honestly, first round, very good, Preston.
I was happy with that.
Yeah, have a go at it, Andre. Announce the second category for Preston.
Okay, Preston, name me any and all locations in Beatles songs. Go.
Strawberry Fields and Penny Lane. Does the bathroom window count? No.
Sure.
yeah,
Location.
Okay. Let's see. I want to say the Mersey, but no, that's not it. That's Jerry and the Pacemakers. Locations. No, that doesn't work. Oh my God. Eiffel Tower.
How about the USSR?
Yeah.
Yeah.
USSR, Black Mine Hills of Dakota, Cast Iron Shore,
Albert Hall.
Albert Hall.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I sucked on
You
that.
only got 3 locations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that supposed to mean something?
It's from that awesome commercial.
2 locations.
2 locations.
All right, so 3, and they were all legit, though, Andre. They passed muster.
100%.
Okay, all right.
I'm glad you're here to verify these things, Andre, because I could be throwing a bunch of stuff out and these guys might not know if I'm making it
And
up.
we said, no, this guy's going to try to game us. We have to have protection here. All
Well,
right.
so, I mean, Andre has the definitive knowledge, but, Nick and Kathy actually have, like, definitive lists that have been researched. And
Do you have someone that...
Well, one that came to mind, Andre, and then I love when it's sung is the Isle of Wight. I don't know why, but every time, and I learned what the Isle of Wight was because of the Beatles.
Oh, that's from when I'm 64 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll vacation at
And
the...
the festival
were,
every year.
there, were there others in the list that you encountered?
Sure, yeah. Abbey Road, South Dakota, the Hills of Black, Black Hills of South Dakota with Rocky Raccoon, Penny Lane, which is one I think that you
Yes,
said.
he
At
did.
the very end there, I said the Eiffel Tower. Would
Yes.
that have counted?
I Am the Walrus?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, because Semolina Pilcher climbed up the Eiffel Tower.
Yep.
Absolutely.
All right, Andre, how about this? A location within the benefit for Mr. Kite. Of Mr. Kite.
Bishop's Gate.
There we go.
There we go.
Yep.
See?
See, could have gotten that one.
What about A Day in the Life? You have a mention.
Lancashire.
Right. Albert Hall.
Albert Hall.
Blackburn, Lancashire.
Yep.
And the House of Lords also, which is one that I didn't know, but
That
also
would have been a
that
location.
same song, yeah.
All right.
All
Okay.
right. All
So
right.
that's 3. Stellar first round. Okay, second round. All right, but we're doing okay. And we're going to move on to the third. Andre, again, 30 seconds for you, Preston, when you hear it. Andre, give us the third category.
I think he's going to kill this one. Preston, name me any and all one-word Beatles song titles. Go.
All right. Michelle. Oh, man. One-word Beatles songs. Revolution. This is, I don't know why I'm blanking on this. Money? No, that's
Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd.
Money, that was What I Want. That was
Okay.
the song. One word Beatle titles. Something.
Yeah.
All right, sorry, man.
Help?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, when you're not, and this goes to it, when you are playing it, the pressure's on.
Yep.
It's so effing hard. So to our earlier point about Pat Sajak saying, have a heart with these contestants that have up on Wheel of Fortune.
What are some of the ones I missed,
All right, so
Andre?
Preston got 3. He got Michelle, Revolution, and something.
Flying, Sub Julia, Yesterday, Misery.
Oh, my God.
Blackbird, Piggies.
Yesterday? How did I miss that?
Taxman. Because was on there. Andre, you
Okay.
said Flying, right? Piggies, Birthday, Wait, Misery, Rain, Matchbox. Quite a few, but not.
And
it's
the
a
money
tough
that I was
category.
going for was Money, That's What I Want.
Right.
That's the full title. All right.
All right. So listen.
I was on the spot.
Number 1, awesome. Second and third categories, not so much. But 4, I think this is where you're going to have a home run here. Because
By the way, how many are there, if you don't mind me
so
asking?
we have 4, but we can go to 6 if you feel comfortable and confident. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And Andre's, obviously a great source of information here. So I'm going to say, Andre, introduce the 4th category for Preston.
I absolutely will. Preston, name me any and all animals in Beatles songs.
All right. Hey Bulldog, Octopus's Garden. I guess I can just say the animals. Let's see. What other animals are there? Now I'm just thinking of random animals in my head. Piggies. Nope.
Man,
That's it.
a whole bunch have already
Walrus,
been named today.
Blackbird.
That was Blackbird
Yeah.
from before.
Yep.
Henry the Horse from Mr. Kite.
Oh, yes.
Rocky Raccoon.
Free as a Bird.
Just
Oh, yeah, right.
Okay. Yeah, you want to get a little
Others?
more current?
You said Walrus, right?
Oh, my
No, he
God.
said
I am the
octopus.
walrus.
Yeah.
There's a horse in Benefit.
Yeah, you already said it.
Oh, you did.
Henry the
Yeah,
Horse.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, God. I suck. How many did I get on that?
3 again.
3?
Yeah.
All right, we have 2. We have 2 more.
Yeah, let's do them. I got to redeem
All
myself.
right.
I feel something's coming. I did so well on the first one.
All right, listen. I think you're going to refine your pacing here.
Here
Actually,
is the I think the silver lining here is that people are winning. So
they're winning.
Yes.
Right. So, okay, again, that's what we have to remember here. But
If
again,
you're just tuning in, I did really well on the first one.
just to reset, it's called Let It Be a Beatles Contest. Preston is playing the game. Andre Gardner from our sister station, WMGK, is wonderfully serving as our judge and helping us with this. And people are winning tickets to see the Philly Pops Presents Pops Rocks. Let It Be on March 11th at the Kimmel Cultural Campus. And more info and tickets for shows are at phillypops.org/letitbe. So we're going to go now with the 5th category. Andre, would you announce that, please?
Okay, this is a good one for the Beatles aficionado, Preston.
Okay.
Can you name me every guest musician who's played on a Beatles song? Wow.
All right, Eric Clapton. You have Billy Preston. Who else would? Those are the 2 that come to mind.
It's the only ones I got.
Guest musicians. Well, there was tons of people that played orchestral
They all count.
instruments, but I never knew their names. That's the thing. No, not Elton John. He did stuff with John solo.
Yeah, we left out the solo.
That's it. That's all I got.
All right. I was surprised to learn, and Andre, can you back this up? There were a number of musicians that were known musicians.
Oh, Brian Jones played on You Know My Name, Look Up the Number. He played saxophone on that. Yeah.
Nicky Hopkins, legendary session man, played on Revolution, the fast version of Revolution.
There was Andre,
Neil
which
Bromberg was the only woman to ever play on a Beatles recording, played the harp on She's Leaving Home.
Saw an interview with her. Yeah, she was great.
Andre,
Okay.
what about Marianne Faithfull? What song was that?
Marianne Faithfull was rumored to be singing backgrounds in that, but I'm still not 100% convinced. She might have been there for All You Need Is Love.
Okay.
She might have been there for half the Beatles songs in 1965.
What about Donovan?
Donovan, that's another one. I don't think for
He's
sure
on there. Yeah, he was on. It's on the Wikipedia page. Donovan was on there as well as Yoko Ono counts as well as
Patty Harrison. Patty Harrison sang on
Mick Jagger, Keith Richards, both.
What songs did they mention? Casey?
Was that All You Need Is Love? Because they recorded that live.
Oh, that's right. There
was a whole group of people there, and Donovan was probably on that one.
Mick was singing on Baby You're a Rich Man.
Okay,
all right,
I got two.
Linda McCartney was on the list. George Martin, obviously, and then David Mason is different than Dave Mason, right? That's
Yes, on Penny Lane.
Okay.
The
trumpet player. Okay.
All right. One more that I didn't know. Keith Moon.
What did Keith Moon play on?
What did he play on? It had to be All You Need Is Love, right?
That's what. Yeah. That's again. Maybe that's just a rumor, but Keith Moon's name popped up on this list.
All right. Is in there. I mean, my goodness.
So the way the story was behind that, Andre, was that they had pre-recorded the instrumentation of that song, right? And then they were and they were well, I guess were they singing live or part of it live when they did that TV experience?
That's right. Paul's bass playing was live. The background vocals were live. Most of the stuff was overdubbed, though. But and then of course the reverie in the background.
If you were in the audience singing along, I guess that's considered part of. I find that kind of bogus.
All right. Yes, that's true. Now, we started with the ones we thought that had more merit, but these are the ones that are going to be a little bit harder. Still, as Casey pointed out, people are winning, and we're going to do the final category. Andre, would you announce that?
Okay, Preston, can you name me Beatles songs that mention a color in them?
Ooh, Beatles songs that mention a color in them. Wow. For You Blue.
Nice.
Well, there's the White Album, but, I guess that doesn't count.
Anytime a color at all is mentioned.
Babies in Black.
Nice.
All Together Now. Mentions pink, green, orange, blue, a whole bunch of things. Yeah. So does that count as one, or
that's one?
Okay. Yellow Submarine.
Yes.
How about? Okay. I feel better about that.
That's good. That's good. You're on a better roll.
Flowers of yellow and green from Lucy in the Sky.
Yeah.
Hey, Andre, are we going to accept White Album?
I'm not going to accept that because it was songs that mentioned a color.
All right.
Yeah, I wouldn't let you accept that.
Being a stickler, and we appreciate that.
How did I get on that one?
4 on that one.
Okay.
Well, so pink, green, orange, blue, that was all one?
That's all one song.
Yeah.
All right, so then, so 4.
Okay, so number one, clearly your strongest subject, which is people and characters in the Beatles songs.
Yes.
So we finish off with that. Anyone you'd like to try, as you've thought about it, to do a little bit more?
No.
Okay.
No, thank you.
Andre, how do you think you would have done?
I would like to keep playing this game. If you had other categories, but
Andre,
what's that?
Andre, can you just off the top of your head come up with a category that?
It's the Jeopardy syndrome.
Yeah.
I would have completely blanked. I would have gotten 1 or 2 in every category, and I would have looked like really bad.
Can you give us a category that you think Preston would just improv one if one comes to mind and see how well Preston would do with it? So he feels he still has some fight in him.
Okay, let's see. Can you name? Oh boy, see, I'm on the top of my head.
How about Beatles songs that expressly mention love?
Oh my God. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my God. That's like that just mention love.
Yeah, just mention love.
Not necessarily in the title.
Not necessarily in the title.
All right, here we go. All You Need Is Love. Love Me Do. God, they say love in almost every other song. Let's see. Now I'm thinking of titles.
It sucks, doesn't it?
Can't Buy Me Love. You'd have to go through the lyrics. I'm going to just do titles.
Okay.
Well, the word has love, so we'll get that in there because the word is love. How about? Oh man. Yeah, that's all right.
That's 4. It's not bad.
Okay.
Yeah. Andre, you want to add any?
I'm all right with that.
I thought of one, but I don't know. I thought of a category, but I don't know. Do we have time for
let's do it. A category.
Yes, do it. Yep. Bring it on.
All right. How about Beatles songs that mention other Beatles songs in the lyrics?
Okay. All right. All You Need Is Love. Let's see. Oh man. That's the only one I know. No, I was thinking.
I can think of 2 others.
Okay, go ahead.
Savoy truffle, Obladi mentions. Glass onion, he says Lady Madonna trying to make ends meet.
Oh, yeah, glass onion, totally. Because they mentioned the walrus, too. And what song was it? What's the mention in Savoy truffle?
You know about Obladi, maybe show me what you are.
Okay, all right. Those are good, too.
Yeah.
I love this stuff.
All right, what about?
I love this
See,
stuff.
Preston never gets.
right?
Very rarely, we do a contest called Preston Elliot's Rock Trivia that no one will play with him.
Right.
And because he seldom gets to be the MC of the. Seldom
always
gets to
the
be the
MC.
contestant.
Yeah.
He's always the MC.
Right.
What about
I
Beatles
got
songs?
one more. You have time for one more?
Oh yeah. Okay, and then I have another
One
one
more.
that a listener suggested.
All right.
Okay, go ahead, Andre.
Beatles songs longer than 5 minutes.
All right, Hey Jude. Revolution number 9. I'm guessing that's more than 5 minutes.
We can check.
Oh, yeah, 8:19.
Is You Know My Name, Look Up the Number more than 5 minutes?
The
That's a
anthology
long
version
song.
is 5:42.
Okay.
Okay, we'll count it.
Stop it. I know I'm geeking.
Side 2 of Abbey Road. I always consider that one
the
song.
medley.
Yeah.
Medley? All right.
No, the times are listed on the album separately, so no, it doesn't count.
Okay. That's Damn it, Andre.
That's why we have Andre here. All
A
right.
Day in the Life.
A Day in
we
the
have I
Life.
Want You to See So Heavy.
And she's yes, very much so.
And you knew our chuckles were about you knowing the exact time.
Yes.
Hey.
Nerd, yes.
Hey Jude sort of was sort of a first, right? Because was it not the longest song played on radio at that time? Hit radio?
The second one.
Second
It was
one.
the second one. They actually brought up the possibility of editing the song. And McCartney's like, MacArthur Park's not edited by Richard Harris.
Right.
Don't touch Hey Jude.
Andre, I have a question for you. Is it technically legal to play the medley on Abbey Road out of succession or out of order? Can you? Because I can't do it, but I don't know if a radio DJ would be allowed to get away with that.
If you have alternate takes of each of the songs like I do, you can play them in any.
Hey, we have some good categories.
keep going.
Mr. Cayman, that were suggested by you. Both want to play together and see how many you could accrue?
Well, let's have him play his own because there's a little delay you can hear here, and it wouldn't be fair if we were to play. So give Andre his own.
I'm going to give Andre here. I'll give you this one, Andre. I think you'll do quite well. All right, this is stadiums the Beatles have played. Go.
Wow. Well, JFK Stadium, Shea Stadium, Candlestick Park, Atlanta Stadium. I can't remember the name. Cleveland Stadium. I can't remember the name. They didn't play Soldier Field in Chicago. They played the Budokan. Is that a stadium? No, that's not a stadium, right? The Palais des Sports in Paris, 1965. The one in Adelaide, Australia. What was that called? Those are do pretty bad.
Yeah, all right. Listen,
bad.
that was not bad at all. How many?
That's 7 because we're counting the cities. You name the cities.
And they have a stadium.
Yeah.
You should have just
Dude,
mentioned
they
it.
played every city. Shut up. They played every city.
He knew that he played the stadiums in that city, and he tossed in the date for
Yeah,
Adelaide.
he knew the year.
He gave the times of the songs. He gets special consideration.
He also said that they.
Let's see, Singapore, France.
Well, you said that they
China.
didn't
How
play
about countries they played?
Yeah.
You said that they didn't play Soldier, so you could have just said Chicago and.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, Preston, here's one from you.
All right, one for me.
This is a text suggestion. I think this is one that's very good and one you can do very well on. I'm guessing that. Preston, in 30 seconds, name people on the cover of Sgt. Pepper's.
Oh, my God. Muhammad Ali, John Paul, George, and Ringo. They count.
Yes, they do. They're people.
You know what? I don't know. I haven't spent
Marilyn
a ton.
Monroe.
Okay. Well, don't give me the answers.
Say it, Nick.
I don't really. I haven't dissected that album and who all's on there because there's a lot of old people from history that I don't even know who they are. So I don't know. Andre, you want to rattle off a couple of them that you might know?
Mary Pickford, Shirley Temple, Aleister Crowley,
Charlie Chaplin?
Charlie Chaplin's on there. Oh, Fred Astaire.
Okay.
All right.
There's a
All
few
right.
of them.
That's a good
All
one.
right.
And then we have one
Nonetheless.
final one here.
Okay.
I
want it.
You got it. And I think you're going to do well. In 30 seconds, Preston, name Beatles songs written by George.
Oh, okay.
In order.
Something. For You Blue. Oh, man, why am I drawing a blank right now? Not now. Savoy Truffle. Piggies. Trying to think of earlier stuff.
They could get back.
Well, no. Now you're throwing me off.
Santa's got to go.
Yeah, Santa's got
I was saying not the song "Get Back," but the document. Okay.
Yeah, I was. That's where I thought of a couple of them.
Don't Bother Me. You Like Me Too Much.
So he wrote "Don't Bother Me."
Taxman.
So
Yeah, that was
Taxman.
one he wrote the Beatles song. Taxman, Love You Too, Blue Jay Way.
Blue Jay Way.
While My Guitar Gently Weeps. Long, long, long.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go. All
right. That's good. Solid.
All right,
Excellent. Hey, by the way, Andre, before we wrap, I saw a picture of you, and speaking of, Breakfast with the Beatles, your longtime program, Helen Light from WXPN has announced her retirement, and she originated Breakfast with the Beatles, correct?
The first Breakfast with the Beatles in the country, 1976. Wow. I was tuned in from week one, and nobody did it like Helen.
Wow, that's awesome.
No kidding. She had been, I think, 50 years in Philly working in radio.
That's right. One of the first women on rock radio in Philadelphia. I can only think of Maureen Flaherty as being before her, but I mean, she was a pioneer in this town. She's going to keep doing her podcast, Shine a Light, everything. And I love her to death, and I just wish her nothing but the best.
Yeah, just awesome. Reading a little bit about her history. WIOQ is where she started. She moved to MMR, and then over to MGK, where Andre is now, and then ended up at XPN. And it says here that that was more than 30 years ago, and has served as that midday host and the assistant program director. And she's hanging it up. That is a hell of a career right there. And to start Breakfast with the Beatles, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful thing. By the way, Preston pointed out, do you have a McCartney bass behind you there?
Is that a Hofner bass?
I do. Yes, it's a 1970 Hofner bass.
Wow.
That my brother gave to me, and that my wife got completely refurbished in 1988. It's one of my most precious possessions.
It's pretty amazing.
I barely play it, but it's a great conversation.
Do you play the bass?
I do. I play the bass and guitar and keyboards and drums. I'm a basement musician. I've made albums. I made records, but you'll never hear them.
I see the reel-to-reel. I see the 4-track back in there.
Studio here. I've got the desk
wow
here in the studio.
Yes, Andre.
Wow.
Excellent. Well, listen, you're a Renaissance man. You got your hands in all kinds of stuff, dude, and we appreciate you jumping on and helping me out with this. I didn't do too much of a great showing, but I knew it would be difficult.
But people won regardless.
People went. Now, how did they win?
They submitted their numbers.
I have the winners here.
All right.
Let's thank Andre and Sarah.
Hey, love you guys.
Catch them on 102.9 WMGK, our sister station. And so here we go. People had to. How did they potentially win?
They picked the numbers per category that they thought you'd get, and the people that got the numbers were randomly selected.
All right. So characters in Beatles songs. The winner is R.J. Horos from Harleysville.
Hey!
See, I got 8 on that one.
You
that was
rocked
my
that
best
one. Yeah.
Locations in Beatles songs. That prize goes to Cicely Ciaranza from Fallcroft, or Ciaranca. I got 3 right on that one. Of the one-word Beatles song titles, Mike Shavney from Drexel Hill is the winner. I got 3 there. Animals in Beatles songs. Kristen Stites from Levittown won. I got 3 right on that one.
Yes.
And then the worst category of all, guest musicians who played on Beatles albums, and I got 2 of those right. Neil Ringer from Abington won that, and Beatles songs that mention a color in the lyrics. Patricia Whitney from Pine Hill, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Everyone will be contacted via email, and you will get tickets to the Philly Pops Presents Pops Rocks Let It Be on March 11th at the Kimmel Cultural Campus, which, of course, is celebrating the Beatles' final release. And the Fab Four's greatest hits are going to be performed live with a full orchestra. More information and tickets for the show, which is the 11th through the 13th at phillypops.org/letitbe. I will be there on that Saturday of that performance. And I want to thank Marissa Magnotta. It was her idea.
She did a great job
to do the contest.
Doing the whole thing. Did you have fun?
I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I want to do this again sometime.
Okay,
Let's
we
find
will.
something else I'm good at and try and make that work. So, but thank you guys. I love playing games. That's excellent.